Hi, everybody. I just sent out a text and I wanted to get this podcast up and running. I'd spoken about this previously and I'm going to talk about it some more. I've had a lot of requests for how do we get started in our manufactured home or floating home community in becoming active. What is the best way to do this? And we sat down and I have written a course. I submitted it to OLLI, the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute at SOU, and they have approved it. I talked about this earlier, and I wanted to remind everybody that April 1st is when the course starts. So we got about 2 weeks. I've got a enrollment number for you. That's going to be where you log in. I've got a link you can click, and what happens if you got the text, you already got the link, but it says you join OLLI, and that costs you $75, and that's an all-you-can-eat buffet. You can also call them and pay, I think it's a $50 fee for simply one course. Then you would want to register for our course. Now, I want to be very upfront about this. I get nothing for this. I am a volunteer, and the only fee you are paying is to the university. OSTA's not making money. I'm not making money. So what you're doing is paying for the facilities and the production of the program at SOU. It's got a course number. That course number is S26 Life 321. It happens Wednesdays starting on the 1st and runs through May 6th at 9 a.m. That's 6 sessions on Wednesday morning, and you can zoom in from wherever you are. If you're up there in Portland, zoom on in. We'd love to have you. And if you happen to be in the Ashland area and want to come on in and see us in person, we got room for 50 people in the building. So you're not going to have to worry about getting aced out. Now, what is this course about, you ask? And I think that's a fair question. And the course read or the course listing says, if you are experiencing serious problems in your manufactured home community, read on. This course is designed for residents of manufactured and floating homes in Oregon, especially those in the 55 plus category. I'm going to be using lecture, discussions, videos, and interviews and provide 10 steps necessary to form your Tenants Association, familiarize you with the Oregon Rental Statutes, the ORS as we call them, help you with stuff like mediation and small claims information. I am not a lawyer, and I think we all know that by now, and this class is not intended to replace legal advice. The material is going to be presented in everyday language, and please roll up your sleeves and come prepared to work. Now, everybody who attends is going to get a PDF of the Oregon Rental Statute, Chapter 90, and all of the forms we're discussing in class are going to be provided. You must have the necessary software to use a PDF and to join a Zoom session. Now, you don't have to be a member. I think everybody who is hearing this is a member, but you don't have to be a member. And if you are going to come to the class, there will be a discount code of $10 off membership. You don't have to join, but if you do, you're going to get a $10 discount on membership. So that's the course. In mobile home parks, solutions to serious problems is the type of the course. Again, S26 Life 321. This will all be at the front of the podcast. The dates, the 1st of April through the 6th of May, and that's 9 in the morning for about an hour, hour and a half, and do come prepared to work. I want folks who are interested. This is basically what the kind of training you would get if you came to OSTA and said, hey, I'd like to get involved. What should I be doing? This is the answer to that question. I'm getting a lot of help from my teammates on the board. We're going to have some good videos. We've got some good materials already on the course page. More as we are working to get things ready. And this will be a work in progress. I talk about coming ready to work. The ORS is like, I think, 288 pages. It's not a quick read. We'll talk about specific sections, Chapter 90, for example, 90.501 or Chapter 90.652. What does that mean and why do you care? This is not going to be a whole lot of just reading codes and statutes. We're going to be teaching you the rules, and we're going to be teaching you how to deal with the problems in trying to enforce the rules, trying to get your landlord or your management company to work with you, and how to deal effectively if and when they don't. There's a lot of shenanigans being tried out there, especially some folks are still pretty upset about HB 3054 capping the rent at 6%. So they are in fact trying ways to get around it. Boy, imagine that. And there are some threats, some retaliation things type happening. This is real life. That's why I say come prepared to work. This is not like calling the police and the police or the first responder comes to your house and says, okay, we got this under control. Takes care of the problem, goes back, and you continue. You and I are going to work together to help you stand up for what's yours and what's right. So please join me on April 1st, 9 o'clock, through Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, Southern Oregon University. We call it OLLI. Again, we're not making a dime. We're paying the bills at OLLI, and we're bringing this to you. And if this kind of puts a little tickle in the back of your head, hey, maybe we should organize this park. Maybe I should know how to do that. Maybe we, my neighbors and I, and that guy down the street I've been talking to, now you're reading what I'm writing. So if you've been thinking about getting involved, thinking about stepping up, standing up for yourself, your home, your community, this is a great class. This is the class, as I said, you would get if you came to us and said, hey, I want to organize my park. This is how you do it. And I would like to see you in class, and if you are serious about it, you'll have my email address. Follow up, and we will get in contact with you and put you in the OSTA program, and you can become an organizer for your community. So that's what we're up to. If you got a text this morning, if you'd like more information, check where you logged in. You'll have the link. What you'll do is, one more time, because folks tend to fade out when you get too much information, you get a link to join. You'll save 50%. Normally it's $150 to join. You'll join for $75, and you can call and see if there's an even better deal they can do for you. The numbers are going to be there. Then you register for the course, and I'll see you April the 1st at 9 o'clock. Let's make this work. Stand up, stand with your friends, join hands, link arms, and look back and say, no, that's not going to work. Hope to see you in class. Thank you very kindly. The preceding program was a presentation of Retired Guy Productions.